Hi guys, welcome back to Joe Blogs 2.0. As you can see, I'm now back in the Joe Blogs studio. I don't have a stark brick wall behind me like I did on the last video. And what I want to do in today's video is give you an update on what's going on with regards to the hacking, whether or not I'm going to get my channel back, and also to talk about the fact that these guys who are doing this hacking are hitting lots of sites all over YouTube, and they are hitting some really big channels with a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. But in terms of what's going on since the last time I posted, I've been corresponding with YouTube, fervently trying to get my channel back. And as I posted in the last video, the good news is that the hackers have now been ejected from the Joe Blogs channel. The bad news was that YouTube then sent me a message saying that the channel was going to be deleted. I appealed that decision, had to fill in lots of forms and provide them with lots of information in terms of when the hacking took place, what I'd been doing, the last videos that I'd posted, all of the information, basically to prove that it was me, because it's quite difficult when somebody goes in and hacks all of your security details and changes everything. That means that YouTube can't ask you all of that information because obviously it's all been changed. So I've managed to persuade YouTube that it is actually me. I do own the channel. And the good news is that they've now told me that I'm going to get my channel back. And I've now got access to it. I've had a look at it. But the bad news is that Ripple are still embedded into the logo and the name. Now, I think this is to do with YouTube's cache system. Now, I'm not an expert in terms of how these cache systems work, in terms of how databases and updates operate. But I'm told that YouTube doesn't update all of its information on a live basis. And things like changing your channel name can take up to a day or possibly even 2 or 3 days before it takes effect. And if we jump over live to YouTube and type in Joe Blogs to try to search for my details, you can see that right at the top, the Joe Blogs 2.0 logo comes up. And we've got 20,000 subscribers so far. So thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed. It's actually been an incredibly quick journey to get to 20,000 subscribers. First time round, 20,000 subscribers took me more than 6 months to get to. This time round, it took me around 3 or 4 days. Now, obviously, that's nowhere near 360,000 subscribers, which is where the original channel is at. But thank you so much to everybody that supported me. And I'll go on to talk about everything that people have been doing in a minute. But if you scroll down here, you can see that all of the videos that I've been posting are on here. We've also got some other stuff. And actually what we've got here now is my channel. The 360,000 subscribers. We've still got 358,000 remaining. So thank you to everybody that's remained subscribed. And if you're one of those, please don't unsubscribe because that is my channel. It will be back. Now, I've been in and changed the logo. I've actually put my photo on here, but it's not showing yet. It's still showing this hacker's Ripple logo. And if we click into this, you can see that my picture does come up. So that's what should be there instead of that Ripple logo. And I've changed the name of the channel multiple times over the last few hours to Joe Blogs, but it's just not uploading. And I think this is to do with YouTube's cache system. It doesn't update on a real-time basis. So I'm hoping that at some point over the next 24 hours, that will change to Joe Blogs, and then I'll be able to start uploading the videos again. Now, at this point in the video, I was actually going to show you all of the other channels that have been taken over by Ripple. But I think YouTube are now getting onto this because since I started making this video only a few minutes ago, they've actually taken down 2 sites that I'd identified before I started making it. The first was a site called Mixi Gaming, and this is what's showing on YouTube at the moment for Mixi Gaming. And when you click into it, you can see that they've uploaded a whole load of stuff around MicroStrategy. But if you click into the details on this, Mixi Gaming has 7.3 million subscribers and over 3.5 billion views. And this site has been hacked. This isn't what Mixi Gaming normally looks like. I assume it's normally a gaming channel that's very popular. However, it's been hit by the same hackers. And another YouTube channel called Lockdown Life has also been attacked. You can see they've got the Ripple logo and the Ripple name. And when you go into this channel, you can see that they've got 1.6 million subscribers and 203 million views. And again, this isn't what lockdown life is about. It's not about Ripple. The Ripple hackers have taken over this site. And since I started looking into this Ripple issue, there have been 5 or 6 other YouTube sites that I've found, but very quickly they get taken down. So I think YouTube is getting on top of this. They're starting to close down this Ripple hacking epidemic. But they are hitting some really big sites, these guys. 7 million subscribers and 3.5 billion views is really big business, both for YouTube and also for the guys who are running that channel. And I'm sure they're feeling exactly the same as I've been feeling over the last few days, sick to their stomach and really not happy about what's going on. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update as to what's happening with regards to my position. And as I've just discussed, I've now got some access to the channel. And the great news is that all of the videos that I posted over the last 3.5 years are still there. There are around 750 videos that have been made private. Now, I don't know why the hackers didn't delete everything. They actually just made them all private. Maybe there's a really quick and easy way of doing that I don't know about. But I'm thankful for the fact that they haven't deleted anything. Or if they did delete it, then YouTube have reinstated it. So the good news is that those videos are still there. I can't re-upload them at the moment because I want everything to be fixed before I relaunch the channel. But I wanted to say once again, thank you so much for the incredible amount of support and generosity and love that you've shown me over the last few days. I've seen the number of patrons more than double in the last few days. I've received hundreds of coffees through buymeacoffee.com, and thank you to absolutely everybody that's taken the time and effort to both do that, but also to send me the messages saying, we love your channel, we really want you to keep going, don't give up, don't lose heart. Because I have to admit, over the last few days, there have been some dark moments when I've thought, what's the point? I don't really want to rebuild this. It's going to take too much time. It's not worth it. Maybe I should just call it a day and move on to do something else. But thankfully, through all of your support and all of those messages, I think I've realised that there is actually an important role for Joe Blogs to be playing in all of these videos. I think it's worth keeping going with it. This has been a horrible body blow. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody who's thinking about doing this sort of stuff. And I will do a full video once I get the main channel back up and running on exactly what happened and talk about what people can do if they're in the same situation as this. If you know anybody that is a creator that's experiencing this right now, tell them to contact me because I've got some ways of being able to get around this to help speed up the process, because I've heard other creators who've taken 3 or 4 weeks to get their channel back. It's only taken me 3 or 4 days so far. It's not operational, so I haven't got my channel up and running, but I think I'm relatively close. I'm hoping to have it up within the next couple of days. That's the plan. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention today is that unfortunately, in terms of timing, I've been running a raffle for this guy, Stiltman, over the last few weeks, and that raffle finishes on Friday. And unfortunately, because of the rules around raffles, I can't extend that deadline. I can't put it out any further. Ideally, I would like to put it back a couple of weeks to give everybody the opportunity to be able to buy tickets, because even though Joe Blogs 2.0 is going pretty well, we've got 20,000 subscribers in a matter of days, which is incredible. It's still only 20,000 compared to 360,000. And actually, when you look at the 108 million views that the channel had clocked up, it's obviously a lot smaller. So unfortunately, it's not possible to extend the deadline for the raffle. But what I wanted to do is ask everybody watching to have a think about buying a ticket. If you're interested in winning Stiltman, which is a great piece, I really love it. Let me just grab it. This was one of the original statues that I've been showing on the channel for the last 3 years. It was made by a British artist who's now actually retired. This is a limited edition piece. He only made a small number of them. I absolutely love it. It's really heavy, really sturdy. I mean, I move these things around all the time. There is no risk of damaging this. It's really solid, but it's just a nice piece. It's a nice talking point, and it is an original Joe Bloggs sculpture. So if you're interested in winning that, please have a look in the description below where you'll find a link to Raffle where you can buy a ticket, or have a look at the video that I'm posting at the end of today's video. But once again, I want to say thank you so much to all of the love, the generosity and the support that you've shown me over the last few days. It really means a lot to me. It tells me that I'm doing something right, that people do like these videos, that you want to see more of it. I'm trying to get the situation fixed. Hopefully that will happen within the next few days. If it does, I will return to the main channel. If it doesn't, then obviously I'll keep going with this channel. So in the meantime, if you're watching this video, please subscribe to Joe Blogs 2.0, which is this channel, because there's no guarantee that I can get the other channel up and running properly. And if I can't fix it properly, then I'm going to have to carry on with this one. But once again, thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. And I'll keep you posted as to what's happening. I've got some really exciting news for you. I've decided to give away another one of my statues. And this time, it's this guy, the man on stilts. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that this is one of the original pieces that I've been showing in the background for the last few years. This is a truly amazing piece. I absolutely love it. And it's made by a British artist called Paul Moggetts. And he makes a limited number of each one of his pieces. And I've managed to secure a second one of these. But I'm giving this one away, which is the original one that I've had in the background for the last few years. And if you'd like to win it, you just need to buy a ticket in the raffle, which are priced at £1 each, which is around $1.30. So very affordable. So if you'd like to support the channel, rather than buying me a coffee or sending me a YouTube super thanks, why don't you buy a ticket in the raffle and you could have this in your home some point soon. Now, in terms of organising this, I've got an independent company to collect the cash and make the draw for me. So I won't be choosing it. It will be entirely at random. And I will post this anywhere in the world to whoever wins it. There is a possibility that you may need to pay a little bit of import duty depending on where you live and what the rules are. But I will send this anywhere. So if you'd like to win it, please buy a ticket in the raffle and good luck.